Hello guys, how are you? Hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to Andra Innovative. Today we will discuss the card operation in .NET 5 and we will follow onion architecture to create this project. So let's start. First I will open Visual Studio 2019. And later we will create this project in another way. Okay, let's create a new project. I'll create this project with empty template so that we can create all code from this scratch. It is taking time. Okay, so to create the web API, we have to find out the web API. Let me search the web API. Okay, so we got ASP.NET Core Web API and ASP.NET. This is on the C#, this is an F#. So we are going to create ASP.NET Core Web API, and we are not using the ASP.NET Web application. This is also the web API. If you can find out web application, but this is on the .NET framework. Now the latest is .NET Core. Okay, so we will choose this and click on next. Now you can give the name of your project. I'm just giving this dummy project, dummy card operation, card operation. I hope you all know about the card. C stands for create, U stands for update, R for read, and D for delete. Okay, and I'll choose a folder. So in upcoming video, I can put everything in this folder. New project. Okay, I created and I already selected and click on next. So here we can choose the things. Now I'm just going to choose .NET 5, which is the latest version, and I'm just going to untick configure for HTTPS. I will let you know later, and I also untick the enable open API support. Now it's creating. Now my project is ready to create. Before start this project, we will understand what is the onion architecture. Okay, so let me Google it first. Onion architecture. This is a technique to create your project, nothing else. So here you can find the image. In this image, we can find in the onion architecture, there are 4 layers. This is your application core. The inner layer is domain layer, and then the domain services, then application services, then user interface. So in the domain layer, we have to give the model name, DTO, and whatever related with the classes. And the domain services and application services, we will provide the connection string and repository, and as well as the business logic. And outside of the user control, user interface, we will provide the controller and as well as the UI part. Okay, so when we will create the UI part, you will understand what is the UI section in the onion architecture. Now I'm just creating the web API. So here the controller is the last part of your project. So let's start with the coding, sorry, with the creating the structure. Okay. So as we discussed, we have 4 different categories. We have 4 layers. So first we create the layers. So to create that layer, we just create the classes. Okay, so we create 4 different classes. So we already create one class, which is a web API. This is the outer part. Now I'm just going to create a class. Here you click add new project and now choose class library. If you are not able to find it, you can search and find it. Now there are the class library with C#, Android, Linux, Windows library like that. And here a project for creating the class library target .NET Standard, .NET Core. Here we have another is a this is a VB. This is on the C#, sorry, F#, and this is on the C#. So we are going to create library in the C#. We will choose this one and click on the next. So as I told you that we have 4 different part. So I'll just mention this is domain layer. So it's a clear understanding. For our clear understanding, I'll just going to give the name is domain layer. Next, I'll choose the same version, .NET 5, and create. Now it's creating a class. Now you can find that there a class. So for now, I'm just going to remove it. When I will create the code, I will give my own model and I will create my own class. So right now I'm just going to remove it. Okay, so we got 2 classes, 2 library. Here you can find the library. Now, again, I'm going to add another class, which is repository, where you can define your connection strings and data access layer. So I have already choose it. So I'm just going to give it the repository layer, repository layer. Repository layer. Okay. So now you got another layer or another library. Same, I'm just going to delete this class. When I will create my own project, I'll define my own class or own models. Okay. Now I'm just going to create another project, class library. And this is what? This is your service class. You can that the application services or domain services. So this is your service layer. I'm just going to name it service layer. Okay. So I'm done with the create 4 different layers, but how to integrate this layer with each other? So for that, we have to understand the layer. Okay. So as I told you, the inner layer is domain layer. Okay. So an outer layer is user interface and application services and domain services. Domain services is a repository layer and application services is business logic, where you create your logics to perform the some task. Okay, so let's. So as I told you, this is inner layer. So and after that, we will move in this layer and we will move on this layer. And finally, we will move in dummy CRUD operation web API. So a repository is dependent on domain. So I'm just going to and add project reference. Okay, so I will add this project reference in the repository layer because of, as I told you, domain layer is dependent on the domain services, dependent on the domain model. So here I'm just going to create a reference of the domain layer inside of the repository layer. Okay. Now here application services is dependent on the domain services. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add references. Okay, project references. And here I'm just going to add the references of the repository layer inside of the service layer. Finally, your outer layer is having the test infrastructures and the user interface and including the API, where you just write the controller, and this is your dummy project. Oh, sorry, dummy card services, dummy card operation. So again, I'm just going to create a references. So I'm just going to add project reference and its service layer. Okay, so I got the everything. So as per our understanding, what we do, we just create a dependency of domain layer, sorry, dependency of the repository layer over the domain and service layer over the repository, and dummy card operation over the service layer. That's mean if you will understand, I'll just let you know. So first request comes on the dummy card operation, dummy card operation, then it will find, or it will goes to the your service layer, and it will take help from the repository layer if it's required, and then it will check the domain. One more thing, suppose we need the domain inside of our controller for the mapping or the display or the get request. Okay, I will explain when I'll be create the code. So we can use this one. So how can we get it? Through it will send the request to services, services to repository, repository to domain. Directly, indirectly, it is using the domain. Okay, because of domain is dependent on the repository, repository depend on the services, services depend on the card operation or web API, and vice versa. I hope you understand. Okay, so this is the whole structure what we are going to create, and inside of this you can create the structure according to you. And now what I'm going to do, I'll just create two classes here as per my requirement, and you can create according to you. I'm just going to create two folder. First for the DTOs, this is for data transfer object, and second one the models. What exactly we define in the database, we represent in the models is not only which is we are going to represent in the database. Model is basically we want to display at the time of the view, or what we want to get the request. Okay, so now in the repository I'll create a folder where just mention Dell data access layer, or I'll just mention data access layer. I'm going to use entity framework core in this project. So we can say that this is a DB context class. We can say that this is a DB context layer. DB context layer, same as the data access layer. Okay, and inside of the repository, what we are going to do, we will create the services. We create the service. So here we can create the number of folders. So I'll just going to create a service folder. We are just mention few logics, and inside of the services I'll mention two different classes. one for the implementation, where I'll just write the code for the business logic, and another was the contract, or you can say that the interface. Contract, or we can say that the interface. Whatever, you can write this. Okay, if you want the, if you like to write the contract, you can write the contract. If you like to write the interface, you can write the interface. Okay, I'm just going to write only contract. This is only interface. This is only for your understanding. Now, the last in this project, the last year of this project is dummy card operation. In this layer, we will write the controller. We write the controller. We write the settings we required, and we use to startup class to maintain our dependency injection. Okay, for now, this is the structure of what we are going to create. In next video, we will write the domain classes. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks.